Hello, my name is Noah Martin, and this is my project, Exercising a Healthy Lifestyle. Exercise is one of the most important aspects that someone can incorporate into their lives. And nowadays, exercise is not being implemented enough. A healthy lifestyle is not taught to the degree it needs to be taught, which includes physical and mental health. Studies have been able to show that more than 80% of adults in the United States do not get the exercise that they need. And studies have also shown that the same percentage of youth in America do not get the exercise they need. When it comes to mental health, some of the things that are talked about are sleep, your mood, memory, and disease. And disease goes with physical health as well. Exercise has been shown to improve these things. Exercise has been shown to relieve stress, improve the quality of your sleep, and improve your memory. The U.S. Department of Health and Human Services have shown that regular exercise reduces the cause of death up to 30% for both men and women. That's a big percentage. Now, the problem is that there's a lack of exercise. One of the main reasons people stray away from exercise is because they think you need to start off big and heavy. You need to be strenuous. This is false. The best solution is to take baby steps. Take it easy. Do something light. Your daily exercise routine does not have to be crazy. It can be relaxing, composed of several different types of exercises. There's a huge range of exercises that one can do that they can enjoy. An example, take a 5 to 10 minute walk. It doesn't have to be crazy. Slowly increase this every week, even if it's just by 1 minute. Progress is progress. And if walking or running isn't your thing, try out some calisthenic exercises such as push-ups and pull-ups and squats. Start off with one set of as many as you can do of the desired exercise you choose. Once you get comfortable, increase your workload as well as adding in different exercises. Slowly, you will start to see improvements in not only your physical well-being, but your mental state as well. Change is slow, but it is worth it in the long run. Now let's talk about how exercise helps with your mental state. Exercise has been shown to be just as effective and sometimes even more effective than antidepressants. And this is because when you exercise, a feel-good chemical in your brain, the endorphins, are being released. Although exercise is not an instant good feeling like some might want, it takes time, just like great things. Great things take time and patience. What exercise does, it releases proteins that are called neurotrophic proteins. These proteins make nerve cells grow and help these cells make new connections. Neuroscientists have studied the connections between the brain and regular exercise, and what they have noticed is that in the brain of those who exercise, that the hippocampus, part of the brain that regulates mood and short-term memory, long-term memory, is much larger than in those people who do not get any regular exercise. So it does not only does your mood improve as well as your memory and sleep, because sleep goes hand in hand with these things. But since exercise helps regulate all these things, your chances of developing any mental diseases are very significantly reduced. Anxiety is another factor that is improved when exercise is incorporated into one's life, and anxiety and depression sometimes go hand in hand. Studies have shown that around 29% of people in the United States will have a lifetime prevalence of anxiety disorder. These disorders are chronic, debilitating, and impact multiple aspects of one's life. The economic burden of anxiety disorders in the U.S. was estimated to be $42.3 billion in the 1990s. And this has just risen. Excuse me, I'm sick. The prominent anxiety disorders defined in the Diagnostic and Statistical Manual of Mental Disorders are general anxiety disorder, panic disorder, post-traumatic stress disorder, obsessive compulsive disorder, social anxiety disorder, and specific phobia. The exact etiology and pathophysiology of these conditions is not fully understood, though. Understanding the effects of exercise and physical activity on the mechanisms of anxiety disorders might further our knowledge of these psychiatric disorders. Our hypothalamic pituitary, adrenal, big word, or HPA for short, a lot easier, is our central response system that is made up of our central nervous system and endocrine system. Dysregulations in these areas have been shown to bring out these disorders, depression and anxiety. And those are two disorders that I would say most people struggle with more than most things. And when your stress is chronic, those shown in those with PTSD, there's a lower level of peripheral cortisol and high levels of glucocorticoid receptors that increase central feedback sensitivity. And since there's an increase of central feedback sensitivity, that is why you feel the things you do when you have anxiety and depressive episodes. Now, exercise not only helps with your mental state, but it helps you physically as well. Regular exercise, as said in the beginning, is shown to significantly reduce the cause of mortality by up to 30% for men and women. And that's huge. It has also been shown that exercise not only burns calories to maintain a healthy weight, but it improves aspects of your life that give you a lesser chance to develop any cardiovascular problems that can result in having a low blood pressure, high blood pressure, unhealthy cholesterol levels, and blood sugar problems. Now, when you commit yourself to exercise, improvements in your heart, such as the heart's arteries being able to dilate easier, are able to happen. Not only that, but exercise helps your sympathetic nervous system be less reactive. This controls your heart rate and blood pressure levels. Many people feel as if they need to see these changes and feel them quick. Sometimes it can take months and even years to feel the effects of regular exercise. Exercise is one of the best things you can do to keep your heart healthy and reduce your risk of developing stroke or any sort of chronic disease. In fact, regular exercise can reduce your chance of cardiovascular disease by a third. If you have high blood pressure, you're more likely to have a stroke or heart failure. Doing regular exercise can help to reduce your blood pressure and the risk. You can help to improve the balance of cholesterol by exercising. There are two types of cholesterol that are active in your body. The two types are low-density lipoprotein and high-density lipoprotein, or in other words, LDL and HDL. LDL cholesterol is sometimes called the bad cholesterol, and HDL cholesterol is sometimes called the good cholesterol. High levels of LDL and low levels of HDL increase your risk of heart disease. But the good news is that exercise is linked to higher levels of HDL cholesterol. And like I said, exercise helps with just basically every aspect of your life. Cardio, it helps your muscular endurance, your muscular strength, your bone strength, your cardiorespiratory fitness, your bone health, your muscle health. It does everything for you. Now, in the end, when your physical and mental state are in line, not only is this healthy for you, but it is an example for others as well to follow the same path and living a healthy lifestyle. And since exercise improves your life in just about every single way, it is important to implement it into your life. Feeling great about yourself can improve aspects of your life, such as work, your social life, and family life. 3 incredible important things that everybody wants. And although exercise is hard sometimes, it requires patience. In the end, it's just a missing piece of the puzzle that you need to finish in order to live fully and healthy and to the best of your ability. You know, do the best you can, shoot for the stars, dream big, incorporate exercise into your life because it is something you need. Even if you might not want to, it is something you need. It is something you must have. Thank you guys. That was my presentation for the Capstone class, and I hope you guys have a great semester.